it cool like that. Okay, we're getting back to it. I think this video is gonna mainly be like a drift event prep because I have the Oregon trip coming up soon, and there's a few things I want to do to the car. Nothing too crazy, to be honest. I think I kind of just want to change all my fluids. Maybe not all of them, but definitely want to do my trans, want to do my oil, might do the diff, might rebleed my clutch, just swap the fluid out. The car's pretty much ready to go. I don't really need to do anything to it, but I figured doing fluids might not be a bad idea. Also, in between this video and the last video, I actually did wet sand and polish the hood. It definitely still has some orange peel, still doesn't look perfect, but it's better than it was. I'm probably still gonna repaint it, but it looks better than it did before for sure. I'm sure you guys remember in the paint reveal video, it was pretty orange peeled, which you can definitely still see it, but definitely better than it was. I still need to buy fluids, but I did already buy gear oil, so I think I'm gonna do my trans today, and then I'll probably just get to other stuff at some point. I also already bought tires. If you guys remember last video, I was using some of Garrett's Acceleras. They were a 235 instead of a 215. I normally run a 215 on the car. 235 actually felt really good, so I went ahead and bought some 225s for the rear, and then I got some new steer tires too. I got 235s for the front. I decided to hold off on getting 235s for the rear, but I figured 225s might feel a little bit better. So I might also try and get those mounted today because my fronts and rears are like pretty bald, so. Okay, got the car up in the air, got an oil pan under there. I just need to loosen the drain and fill plug. I'm gonna try and bring you guys under the car. Hopefully I can get some decent video. Okay, you guys are under here with me. I'm gonna make sure my fill bolt loosens. My input shaft seal is definitely also leaking on my trans, so I'm curious to see how much fluid I lost. I haven't checked the trans in quite a while, so we might be a little low. Yeah, my finger did not touch fluid, so I want to say it's a little low. Oh, I got fluid there. It's a little low, but either way, I'm just gonna fully swap out the fluid. So I'm also curious to see how bad the fluid looks. I mean, it shouldn't look super bad or anything. Bam. It's not bad. Definitely dirty, but not bad. Got a little bit of gunk on the magnet. I'm assuming you guys can see that. It's actually not too bad. I've had drain bolts that were caked in shit, so this really isn't too bad. If you guys are wondering how I'm gonna get the fluid level right, I'm honestly probably just gonna fill it up and then let the car down and let it leak out, because the car is definitely at an angle right now. But we'll worry about that once we get there. It's pretty much done dripping for the most part. I'm gonna pop drain plug back in. Okay, I got my little filler upper thing. If you guys are frequent viewers of the channel, you've seen this. It's literally just the easiest way to get fluid into your trans or diff. It's just a Gatorade bottle with a tube coming out the cap, and then I have a little hole on the side right here so I can stick my air hose in there and pump it up. Air hose, little tiny hole right there. Just stick it in that hole. It's a little aggressive, but yeah, you just start pumping. Okay, that's one bottle down. I don't know how many I'm gonna have to do. We'll see. Bottle number 2. I do not have enough room down here. Ugh. I'm trying to not explode this shit. Ugh. Too much pressure in the air gun. Oh, it's like splattering. Okay, I'm gonna drop the car down, see how close we are. I gotta move that ramp. I don't think it's leaking out yet, so might have to put it back up in there. I just did like another half bottle. We still aren't leaking. I do not feel like putting the car back up and putting it back down and doing that over and over. So I think I'm gonna fill it through the shifter. First things first, gotta get to the shifter. So I'm gonna pop my knob off. Pop this plastic trim out. Okay, got those 10s off. I need to cut that zip tie. Oh, my lower boot, the zip tie is... Oh, is it? Oh, my lower boot's ripped. I just got a new one like, I don't know, 6 months ago. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's all ripped. This sucks. I literally like just got a replacement one not too long ago. Yeah, that boot's destroyed. That sucks. But anyways, pretty much last step in the process, get yourself some little C-clip plier thingies. And get that C-clip out of there, and then you can pop your shifter right out. Damn it, I had it. These C-clip pliers are like busted, so I'm not having the easiest time getting this thing. Okay, Jesus, that took long enough. Oh, I actually didn't get it. I thought I got it. I like almost got it, but not quite. Oh wait, yeah I did. I'm tripping. Okay, this should pop right out, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Little plastic bushings, looking a little worn, but not too bad. Okay, so now that you have the shifter out, you can kind of just pour fluid in, and you're good. All right, we'll see how that looks. Not seeing any leaking yet, so we'll keep going. Okay, I went ahead and finished up off camera. I ended up having to use all 3 bottles of that red line. One of the bottles wasn't full, but I still only thought I was gonna have to use like 2. But yeah, we finally started getting it dripped out, threw it all back together, just reverse orientation of what I did. So now we just need to jump under the car and put the fill bolt back in. As you can see, I have made a mess, so we are full. Okay, trans fluid is done. I think the next thing I'm going to do is probably get the front tires mounted, and then these fullways that are on the fronts right now, not looking the best, but I'm going to get them thrown on the rear just to drive around on for now and maybe use the rest at Oregon. Slight time jump in the video. It's actually the next weekend. I ended up getting those steers mounted. Not going to lie, kind of a lot of tire. It still looks okay, but it was meatier than I thought it was going to be. It is a 45 sidewall. Like I said, I had 235s on the rear, but they were a 235/40. These are a 235/45. So definitely kind of a lot of tire, but I've been driving the car around. Feels good. I also did get those 215s thrown on the rear. Kind of looks funny now because I have like a bunch of tire up front and like stretch tires in the rear, but it's whatever. I think I'm only going to do a few more things to the car in this video and then maybe try and have some fun, maybe use those 215s because like I said, I got these 225s for Oregon. I think it's also supposed to rain when we're up there, so this should be plenty of tire. Plus, I think Austin might put his car in the air and bring these out to Oregon in case I need to use them. Also, I don't know if I said Austin isn't driving, but he's coming out with us. He's going to tow Garrett's car up there. Because Garrett was planning on street driving, but I was like, dude, I don't know if that's the best idea. And Austin wanted to come out anyways, so Austin was like, why don't I just tow Garrett? And then, yeah, so we're going to have a little convoy going out there. But yeah, I think the only other things I really want to do to the car is just change the oil. And I think I want to do a little fuel filter too, because I haven't replaced my fuel filter in... I don't even know. I think the last time I replaced it was like right as I got the car running after I crashed it. So probably time for a new one. Figured we could do that and then maybe end off the video like going out to a little spot or something. Having some fun. I don't know. I don't want the video to just be like working on the car and boring stuff. Especially because we're not really doing anything crazy. I'm kind of just like changing fluids, doing pretty much basic maintenance, so. Okay, I just ran to the auto parts store, grabbed the filters and some oil. I have some cans of this BG stuff. It's like this performance restoration stuff. You're supposed to mix it in with your oil and then run your car for 10 minutes and then change your oil. So I think I'm gonna do that. I remember I used this on my Miata. I don't know if it really worked, but didn't do anything bad, so I'm gonna throw it in the 240. Okay. Yeah, I'm supposed to just let the car run for 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, that was about 10 minutes. Should be ready. I'm gonna try and avoid making a mess. Perfect. Got the old filter off. Lube this one up and then throw it back on. Okay, I'm gonna put this shit back on the ground, then we can fill it. Okay, last thing on the to-do list is fuel filter. I'm gonna pull the fuel pump fuse. I'm gonna pretty much just try and start the car now just to get the fuel out of the lines. That way there's a little less leakage when I replace the filter. Okay, get this thing out of its bracket. Actually, I'm gonna leave it in there while I lube. Let the car run for a minute just to make sure there weren't any leaks down there. We're looking good. Well, pretty much besides the bolt check, we are good to go. That was like everything I wanted to do. Actually, I might bleed my clutch too, and maybe my brakes. I don't know if I'll film that though. I don't think I'm gonna film the bolt check either. That's like really boring stuff, you know. But I do think I'm probably gonna call it here. And I was actually supposed to hang out with Garrett today, but we're gonna hang out tomorrow, maybe go mess around in the cars. So I'll probably just pick up the camera when we're doing that. Okay, next day we are headed over to Garrett's. We're gonna go mess around in the hills. We made it to Garrett's house. He actually just threw his car back together. He was doing some stuff, but we're gonna head out to the hills now. Go try and find some spots.
To our homie's private track.
Oh yeah, in Mexico actually. In Mexico.
Duh.
Both cars are looking good. We have made it to the spot. There's a few people here, so I mean those are definitely dirt bike guys. They're out, but we do have one car. We are scoping out the spot real quick. We also wanted to take a peek at that SUV over there. They aren't in the car, so we should be fine. But it's kind of a nice car. They might be like mad that we're drifting. There's also been some work done to the spot since I've last been here, which is nice. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, no, those tire marks are pretty close.
I didn't really realize. I know that I dirt dropped a little bit. You could hear it on the footage.
Yeah.
And I guess it was there.
That's funny. I just did my first little go around. Felt pretty good. I tried to film it on the GoPro, but at some point the GoPro like drooped down, so I don't know if there'll be clips yet. I'm gonna go back out. I'll make sure the GoPro's actually angled right and isn't gonna droop down. Either way, I think Garrett got some clips, so I'll throw them in there. But yeah, feeling good. Garrett's airing up his front tire. He has a little leak, so airing that up, and then I think he's gonna go out. We're also kind of just waiting to make sure no Rangers or anything pull up. Okay, we are back on the GoPro. Hopefully it doesn't fall down this time. I feel like it's a pretty cool angle. It should come out good, as long as it's not super shaky. GoPro's still good? Hell yeah. Thank you. Okay, the GoPro actually stayed up. Now I'm just hoping it's not gonna be like crazy. Garrett's trying to kill me. I was literally watching through the camera and I'm like, oh, he's kind of going wide. He's kind of getting close to me. I don't know how well you guys can see, but I am out of tire. So no more driving for me, but I think Garrett's gonna drive a little bit more. We might also go and scope out some spots. Not fully sure. I am slightly preoccupied filming for Garrett, so I'm kind of just setting the camera down, but hopefully it should still be a decent shot.
I just came like 2 inches from hitting that pole.
Really?
Yeah, like I cut it way too inside.
Oh,
It's not
shit.
committing for something.
Oh, Garrett just linked the whole thing pretty much. That was sick. We are setting up to get some cool scenic shots of the cars. This is actually a great shot right here, to be honest. And then up, it's kind of cool like that. And then turn your wheels. Okay, I think I'm honestly gonna wrap up the video here. This was kind of the last thing I wanted to put in the video anyways, and it's sunset and looks all nice, and yeah, good time to wrap it up. I think the next video will be, actually definitely next video will be in Oregon. Might be 2 videos, to be honest, I'm not sure, because it is a 2-day event. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Kind of just did some work on the car and had a little fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.